Guys, welcome back once again to Wise TV. If today is the first day that you are watching Wise TV, do well to subscribe if you have not subscribed. After subscribing, do well to turn on the bell notification for you not to miss any updated information that we will share on this channel. We're going to talk about United Arab Emirates Freelance Visa, the benefit in Freelance Visa. Are you eligible to apply for a Freelance Visa? Then you take it from there. So just subscribe if you have not subscribed. Join me. Let me welcome Lawyer Ahmed to the show. Welcome, Lawyer Ahmed.
Hello, Wise. Nice to be on this channel.
Nice to have the time to talk with you once again. The last time we had an interview regarding the UAE unemployment insurance. After a lot of people were asking me about freelance visa. So today, as we have you on the show, we want you to tell us what is all about this freelance visa.
It was very simply, a freelance visa is a self-sponsored visa. It means that you do not need to be sponsored by any company or anyone. You can sponsor yourself. But you won't get a trade license with it. You'll just get a 2 years work permit as well as a 2 years visa to stay in this country. And also the freelance visa will allow you to sponsor your family and your children, your wife, and so on.
Whoa, that is amazing. So if you get the freelance visa, is it the same like somebody going for a trade license?
No trade license is given with the freelance visa. It's just no trade license. You will need to rent an office space as a maintenance for an annual fee, but that's pretty much it. But you will be allowed to set up a bank account. So freelance visa holders are allowed to set up bank accounts for their work. And for each freelance visa, you have to specify what is the profession under the freelance. So is it freelance designer, freelance engineer, freelance whatever, right?
Wow.
Yes.
That is amazing. So you need to specify the profession you are in for the freelance, but there's no required of trade license.
Correct.
Wow. So since it's not required trade license, where do somebody apply? Because somebody watching us may be interested to apply for a freelance visa. Maybe I have somebody who is a videographer, photographer, engineer, or whatever profession the person is in and wants to apply for a freelance license. Where will the person apply?
So the whole idea of freelance visas was done by free zone authorities in Dubai. More so Dubai and Ajman. And some of them provide these and they have quotas or limits for how many people can apply for such freelance visas. Not everybody can obtain them depending on the quotas that are there. But usually you will be able to find quotas in 2 free zones. Dubai Airport Free Zone, and you also have Ajman Free Zone. Okay, so those free zones have kind of relaxed quotas, so more often than not you'll be able to apply and get your freelance visa from them instead of going to other free zones.
Wow. Then what is the difference? Because I have friends who always tell me they're going for freelance visa, and for them it's not about a free zone. They don't approach any free zone, they approach companies. So is that one a freelance visa, or there is difference between that one and the main?
Right.
Freelance?
So what you're talking about is a lot of these PRO companies, they offer freelance visas to people at discounted rates. Some of them offer it at 7,000 dirhams, 8,000 dirhams, thinking that the person applying for that visa is going to get a freelance visa. Now, the official cost of a freelance visa without the sort of annual maintenance fees is anywhere between 14,000 and 17,000 dirhams. So if you're getting a discounted rate from an agency, I would put a big question mark on that, because usually those visas are not freelance visas. They are visas that are issued by companies, and the company will provide you with an NOC or a no objection certificate for you to go off and set up bank accounts or work with other companies. It's not the same as a freelance visa. You are still sponsored by a company, whereas a freelance visa is a self-sponsor visa.
Wow. So guys, if you're watching me and you are always approaching the PRO service for a freelance visa, there is a question mark. You need to seek for a legal advisor and know the kind of freelance you go in for it. Don't pay money for somebody to deceive you that is a freelance visa. So coming back to you, I just want you to repeat the benefit if I go in for a self-sponsored license like the freelance from the free zone authorities. What are the benefit will I get? The benefit I will get?
So the benefit is that you'll be able to work for multiple companies at the same time. So if you have a part-time job in one company and a part-time job in another, that you can do without necessarily getting a no objection certificate from either one of those companies, because you are not sponsored by either of them, okay? So you will be having commercial relationships with as many entities as you like. Essentially, you are operating your own business, but it's a private enterprise, which is a sole ownership, right?
Wow.
And of course, you have your own bank account with it. And what I just have to inform people is that when you are on a freelance visa, and let's say a company wants to appoint you full-time while you are on a freelance visa, you are not in an employment relationship with that company. So don't think you'll be able to get your annual leave salary or your gratuity or any of those benefits that come with getting into an employment contract. You are a self-sponsored individual. So whatever agreement that you pay with them has to be in writing and it has to be clarified. But do not mistake it for an employment relationship.
Wow,
right, yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So guys out there, those who have been asking questions about freelance visa, UAE freelance visa, guys, I think you are, cleared now from lawyer Ahmed. He has explained everything perfectly. So if you want to apply for a freelance visa, make sure that you approach the right people, pay the right amount. As he said, it's between 14,000 and 17,000, and you need to apply from the free zone authorities. So approach the right people, not the PRO services, because there is more difference. Today, I know it. Tomorrow, if I want to apply, I will know where to go.
Correct.
So, Mr. Ahmed, going forward, what advice will you give it to people out there concerning freelance visa?
If you're very serious in getting a freelance visa, the first thing I would do is I would do my own research. If I were a person getting that visa, I would approach the free zone authorities directly and getting from them the costs and the pricing and the procedures necessary to get that visa myself. Now, if I find it too difficult for me to file the application and get all the paperwork necessary, I will then appoint a PRO to help me with the paperwork.
Wow.
Otherwise, I will not approach a PRO services company directly.
Wow, that is amazing. You not approach them directly. You do your own research.
Yes.
Then after you appoint someone to help you in the paperwork.
Yes.
That is amazing. Guys, take this advice from him. Now we're moving. Somebody watching me would like to know more about your law firm as well. What are you telling them about your law firm?
Yes, so we're a 37-year-old family business. We've been around in the UAE for quite some time. We have 3 branches in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and Sharjah. And we are present on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, so you can reach out to us in many ways. It's milawfirm.com or milawfirm on Instagram, or in my TikTok page, Law by Ode. I'll be happy to receive your inquiries.
Wow, that is amazing. So guys, check in the video description. I'll leave his email address, his contact details, everything in the video description. You can also communicate with him. If you have any law related cases, can you tell us more about the law related cases? Maybe somebody's having a fine, somebody's having a divorce and other things. Can they contact you?
Right, yes, of course. We have multiple specializations. We do everything under the sun in terms of any dispute resolution. So if you got a labor dispute, if you have a divorce case, if you got a commercial claim, somebody owes you money, we're there for you. So we can file disputes all over the courts of the UAE.
Then William, prepare, because you are owing me. I'll be the first person to take you to Lawyer Ahmed to deal with you. So guys, thank you so much for watching. This is what we have for you. Freelance, as those of you are asking me about the questions, freelance visa. Today you are clear. Check in the video description, get all the details. If you have any question, leave it in the video comment below. If you also want to ask something from Lawyer Ahmed to explain to you, leave that question in the video comment section, and I'll make sure that I'll get him on board to explain those questions to you. Follow him on TikTok, Instagram. Your TikTok account again?
Law by Ode.
Law by Ode. Instagram?
Instagram is MIO Law Firm.
MIO Law Firm. You can also check in the video description, as I said. MIO Law Firm is there. See you in our next video. Subscribe if you have not subscribed.